What's up, YouTube? I'm back, and I got a little quick mail day. Wasn't open when walking from the mailbox to the house. Then I realized what it was before I even opened it. I went, "Oh, let me share it with you all." So, as you all know, DDP. Well, maybe you don't know. So let's get into the beginning. Beginning of the story. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, whatever you want to call him, the original bad guy. Um, he he had a drinking issue and drug issue and all that good stuff, and he could never recover fully from it. And finally, DDP and Jake the Snake started talking to him. Said, "Hey, dude, if you want to clean up, let us know." He decided to go with him. He needed surgery to get back in physical shape, so doing the exercise and everything. And because he didn't have insurance, he couldn't afford it. So DDP reached out to the wrestling community. By the way, sounds like the Iron Sheik is in the same kind of issue with needing medical help. So definitely there's a project to go and help the Iron Sheik out right now. That being said, so back to the Scott Hall story. So he agreed. He went. Yeah, got the help. Wanted to get the surgery, but they couldn't afford it. So reached out to the wrestling community. Wrestling community then could donate for anything from just to donate to autographs, to the documentary, to spending a night with the guys at the accountability crib is what they called it, the phone call, to Skype. There's a bunch of different based upon how much you donated. Well, I don't know how much I donated, but anyway, so one thing I've always wanted in my personal collection is a Scott Hall autograph. Never got a chance to meet the man. Never got a chance to actually really get one. So I don't like really buying autographs off eBay or stuff like that. I'd rather just pull them out of packs or meet the person and get the autograph with the person, stuff like that. To me, that's more exciting than going to eBay. Well, let me get this guy's autograph because I want his autograph. So this was actually an exception to the rule. So like I said, I donated. He was one of my favorite when I was little. He was definitely just so entertaining to watch. From his days as Razor Ramon in the WWF to his days as Scott Hall in the NWO and WCW. Between him and Kevin Nash and the guys just working together, and he worked well with like everybody that he worked with, as far as like being able to put on a show, put on a performance, entertain the crowds. Hey yo, the toothpick and flicking it at his opponents. The greased hair. Between him and Kevin Nash, is kind of like destroying WCW. I mean, it was all storyline, but it was all entertaining. So, enough of the background. Let's just show you the goods. I got it today, and I didn't even need to open it, and I knew exactly what it was. To Brian, Scott, WCW, NWO, Scott Hall, autograph. This is freaking awesome. I hope, and I'm trying to follow the DDP updates and Scott Hall on Twitter, so definitely follow, DDP Yoga and Scott Hall on Twitter. That's pretty awesome. I'm so glad they used this picture. The NWO WCW, not the Razor Ramon Scott Hall, but the NWO WCW Scott Hall picture for the autograph. That's freaking awesome. So, that being said, I just wanted to share this mail with you. I think it's pretty damn awesome, But I'll put a link below to, if you're a big Iron Sheik fan, I'll go back and try to find the story about the Iron Sheik and try to find his project that's going on. I'll also make sure you follow DDP Yoga and Scott Hall on Twitter. If you want to get updates on how these guys are doing, follow Jake the Snake. He also had an alcohol problem, and he's doing a lot better too because of the help of DDP and everything. So DDP is doing a lot. outside wrestling to help some of these, old wrestlers, get back on their feet. Um, so follow these guys on Twitter if you want to see how some of your favorite wrestlers may have been doing. Like I said, Scott Hall was one of my, favorite. Most probably just absolutely so entertaining to watch when I was younger, and WCW was the hot thing, and WWF was cool, and now unfortunately we'll never see that type of talent. Again, probably. I mean, there's some talent, but they're not being used. They're not being talent as talent is. So that's all I got. I just wanted to share quick mail day. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed sharing it and enjoyed getting it. And it's good to hear Scott Hall is doing a lot better than what he has been. He's given many chances, and many times he pretty much been kicked to the curb. I mean, most people wrote him off as dead years ago. So it's good to hear he's doing better. Good to hear he's finally taking the accountability to finally fix his life. Hope one day we'll see an NWO reunion somewhere, either in TNA with Hall, Nash, Hogan. Just the one last embrace, the final goodbye that a lot of NWO fans have been kind of waiting for since the WWE kind of screwed over the NWO when WWE bought WCW. So I know a lot of us are waiting for that one final embrace, and one final goodbye, and one final farewell, the one last chance to stand up and clap and cheer on our, some of our favorites from back in the day. So anyway, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.